Perfect. So, welcome everyone. I hope you've had a lovely Thursday considering everything that's going on. So, hopefully, we can bring you some positivity and excitement tonight because this is going to be our Diamond Dreamers online opportunity call. So we're going to be sharing a bit more about our products that we absolutely love, so going into our product range, and we will then also go into the business side and what is involved in becoming a Diamond Dreamers brand ambassador. So I think we're then going to have some stories and from some of the girls later as well at the end. So super excited. What I'll do is actually, before I introduce Amy and Jeanette, I will just explain a bit about my story and how I got involved. So my name's Frankie, and I've actually been involved with this company for quite a while, for a few years actually. And I first got started when I was doing my undergraduate degree at university. So I started as a customer. Luckily, I have never struggled with like my weight or anything like that, but I was by no means healthy on the inside. And Amy is actually my boyfriend's brother's fiance. So we're very close family friends. And I remember seeing her posting on Facebook about these shakes and these products that she was using. And I was a bit confused because Amy's quite like petite like me, like she's never really had like a weight issue either. So I was like, why is she on these products? Like, she doesn't need weight loss shakes, blah blah blah. And anyway, obviously, as Amy will tell you later, the products aren't about weight loss. It's not what we're about. It's all about healthy living. But anyway, I was watching her for a bit and saw that she had all this energy. She was getting up, going to the gym at 6 a.m. before riding her horses for the whole day. So she had all this energy. She had like this glow. She was looking amazing. And I remember being obviously at uni as a student, a bit conscious about my weight and my health, because a lot of students do go to uni, and because your skin and you don't have your parents to cook you dinner, you can end up buying the ready meals and the unhealthy options and stuff like that. And I didn't want to be like that. So I actually got started on the products just so I started on the shakes, just so that I could have a healthy breakfast, because I was your typical person who'd be running to my morning lecture with a crumpet with Nutella on. That was my breakfast, and delicious, don't get me wrong, but by no means any good nutrition in there whatsoever. I would be hungry within like 10 minutes. So yeah, I basically got on the products to have a healthy breakfast. So yeah, put in the comments why you love the shakes, and if you had them for breakfast too, just literally a breakfast swap. So that's what I did at first. I loved them. I also did cheerleading at uni, and as Amy will tell you, the products were originally designed for athletes, so absolutely loved them for that. And then I got started on the capsules. And for those of you who obviously don't know me, before I started the products, my hair was literally like this long. It would never grow. I used to clip in like 24-inch hair extensions because my hair just wouldn't grow. My sisters always had really lovely long hair, and I was always so jealous, like, why won't my hair grow? But then I would say within like 3 months being on the capsules, my hair started growing, and obviously now you can see like it's long. I've actually had about 4 inches cut off and kept it quite short. But yeah, hair growth was amazing. And what then happened was people around me were noticing the difference in me. People at uni were seeing me taking my shakes to my lectures and things like that. So they naturally asked what I was doing. And I would just recommend them to Amy because I didn't really understand the business side, and thought, you know, I'm a busy student. I don't want anything that's going to distract me from my studying, so I don't have time for anything like that. But what happened was I was literally sending all these people to Amy, like, oh, well, Amy can sort you out, go and order with her. And it got to the point where Amy was like, Frankie, you do realise you can actually earn an income from this? You're basically doing the business right now, but just not getting paid for it. And obviously, as a skint student, I was like, sorry, what? Literally, what? So yeah, that's how I then got involved in the business. I kind of just fell into it that way. And it was amazing because it meant I was able to earn an income all from my phone. I remember when I hit my first like big promotion at uni, I remember calling Amy up and being like, oh my God, I've just been paid £500 into my bank. Like, you know, as a student who has like no money, and not even enough money from my student loan to cover my bills and stuff. That was literally mega, and it was from my phone. And originally I thought, I'm not going to have time for this business, it's going to take me away from my studying, but that's the complete opposite. If you think some students have to go out and get a bar job and stuff like that, that's time consuming and that takes you away from your studying. Whereas this business, because it's all online, we're all on social media anyway, was literally perfect. So fast forward to now, I did actually focus on my career route to becoming a psychologist, which is what I wanted to do, and happy days was all fine. So I kind of, in that process, wasn't as active, I would say, in the business, just because I was focusing on my career route, but still loved the products and still took the products. And then I would say, so when was it? September 2019. I literally just had a light bulb moment, really, because I had quite a few health concerns in my family. I was also, even though I was enjoying my job, I was struggling financially, because after my season ticket, which is £5,000 a year, so it's like £550 a month, after my student loan repayments, after tax, bills, all that sort of stuff, I wasn't left with much. So I don't know if any of you can relate to that, where you're in a good job, but after all those bills and outgoings and commitments, you're not left with much for yourself, for things like savings, or like holidays, or like nice clothes, whatever it might be. And that was me. So I kind of just had a light bulb moment, really, and thought, do you know what? I love these products. I know how amazing the business is. I'm just going to go for it. And I think when I first started, I didn't really understand the potential behind the business. I didn't really take it seriously. I didn't know actually how amazing it was. And in that journey, I came to realize, you know, the corporate world isn't all it's cracked up to be, and there is a better way, and we have that way. So yeah, since then, just been full force, really, and hit my second promotion, which came with a £900 bonus, which was absolutely amazing, and built a lovely little team. And I love working with my girls and supporting them and helping them to achieve the same, really. So I'm all for supporting girls, you know, just to have more, and to feel amazing. That's what we're all about. So hopefully I haven't rambled for too long, but that's a bit about me and my story. And just to let you know as well, guys, I have a really busy corporate job. So I work in London, not at the moment, but normally I work in London, and I pretty much have 14-hour days. Up until September last year, I was also doing my master's degree alongside working in London, and I still had time for this business. Amy will tell you all about it in a bit, but if you sat here thinking, oh, don't think I've got time for anything like this, then just bear with us, be open-minded, because honestly, you can fit it in the nooks and crannies of your day and build an amazing side income from it. So amazing, that's a bit about me. I'll stop talking now. So I will introduce Amy to talk about our products.
Amazing, thank you so much, Frankie. So hi everybody, hope everyone is fit and well. I'm just going to introduce myself, and I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about our products and our business very briefly. We don't have an awful lot of time on here, so I'm not going to be able to give you all the information, but if there's anything that you particularly want to know, or if you have any questions, then do please get back to the person that's invited you. We have loads more information to share with you and to chat with you more about, and then we've got a couple more of the diamonds coming on at the end to share their story as well, because I think it's really important to hear from different people and hear their different results. So my name's Amy, for anyone that doesn't know. I've actually been partnered with the Juice Plus company now for 7 years, which is absolutely crazy. And before Juice Plus, I was a full-time busy show jumper, working at home, working with the horses. And I was, like I said, I was living at home, working with the horses. So I don't know if we've got any horsey people on here. Give us some little emojis. Let me know in the chat if you're horsey. And obviously, any of you diamonds on the call that are already involved, just let us know in the chat what you're loving about the products and the business so far. So yeah, like I say, I've been part of the company for 7 years, and before Juice Plus, I was working full time with horses. I was struggling with my energy levels. I was always getting ill and run down, always getting cold sores. And to be honest, like I say, I was living at home, and to be honest, I was broke. I had too much month at the end of the money, but obviously I loved what I did. I loved the horses, and you know, we don't exactly get rich doing horses, but we love what we do, and it's a great sort of lifestyle. So I saw these products on social media. Actually, before Juice Plus, I remember I was actually really poorly in hospital with a severe kidney infection. And for me, like, again, these products for me aren't about weight loss, definitely not at the start. It was about health. And when I got ill in hospital with this kidney infection, I was in hospital for over a week, and I really realised how important our health is. And I think, obviously, with what's going on in the world right now, I think that we now know more than ever how important our health is. And that's when I realised that for me 7 years ago. So it kind of, when I then came across the products on social media, it kind of came to me at the right time, where I was starting to become more health conscious and I was wanting to look after myself. And when I came across these products on social media, I loved the fact that they were 100% natural. They were originally designed for athletes, and that they were going to give me more energy, because at the time I was riding like 10 horses a day and I was struggling, and I was trying to eat healthy, but I was still struggling. So I got myself on the products. I just thought, what have I got to lose? You know, how would I ever know unless I just try it? And that's what I would say to each and every one of you tonight on the call. If you're a little bit intrigued about them, I would say, like, just find out about them and just give them a go, because how would you ever know unless you try it for yourself? And that was me. And I thought, like, let's just give this a go. I've got nothing to lose. I really want more energy. I really want to feel better. And the concept of it just made sense for me, just flooding your body with whole food based nutrition. And that's basically all it is. So within my first few weeks of being on the products, I actually felt amazing benefits. I had loads more energy. I started to get up earlier to go to the gym, which back then was totally unheard of for me. To then get to the yard and ride my horses all day, I was like just craving more healthier foods. I was drinking more water. I had this glow. My skin was clearer. My hair was just growing faster. And to be honest with you guys, I haven't looked back since. I love the products. I've taken them every single day now for the last 7 years. I'll be on them forever. And everyone who I love and care about is on them. So pretty much my whole family are on them. Like, my mum's on the call. She's going to share her story shortly. And my grandparents take them. And also my fiance, who's type 1 diabetic, also takes them. And we pretty much all have been taking them now for 7 years, and we absolutely love them. So because you can obviously hear how passionate I am about the products, within like my first few months being on the products, I basically then found out about this amazing business opportunity. So not only do we have incredible products, but actually behind the product, we actually have an amazing business opportunity, which for me back then, when I was having loads of horsey bills, I was living at home, I was wanting to like move out at the time, and I was thinking, oh my God, how am I going to be able to pay for this? And, you know, I've got the haylage bill, I've got the farrier, I've got horse shows that I need to pay for, you know, let alone even thinking about treating myself or putting petrol in my car, or even, you know, mum was sort of saying, oh, you need to start getting your own food in now. I was like, oh my God, like, how do adults cope? Like, that was me like 7 years ago. I was like, how do adults cope? Like, it's like you leave school, you start to like make an income, but then you have more bills to pay. Like, it doesn't make sense. So when I then found out about this business opportunity, I was like, yes, like, this is an amazing way. I could fit it into the nooks and crannies of my day. So I could be at home, I could be at the yard, I could be at horse shows, I could be a passenger in a car. And you just get your phone out and you can literally process orders from your phone for other people. And it's all about helping other people to get healthier, which, you know, what a better time to be doing that right now, to be helping other people to boost their health and feel amazing, boost their immune systems, and also to be helping other people, you know, sharing this opportunity with you guys to also have the chance to have a home-based business opportunity, where a lot of people right now are wanting to be working from home. Like, there's no better time for something like this. And you know, so this is what I love about it, is that you are totally your own boss. There's no stock. Like I said, it's all you need is your mobile phone. So you can just log into your phone, log into your online office, and you can process orders for people in over 25 different countries. So if you've got friends, or if you know people in America, for example, they can order through your online shop. The company will then ship the products to your customer. So you don't have to do any of that. There's no stock or anything like that. You don't have to do any deliveries. All you have to do is process that order on your online office, or they can order through your shop, and the company will then ship it to them, and they will pay you your commissions straight into your bank account on the 10th of every month. So it's a really, really simple concept, a really simple way of getting yourself healthier. And then, you know, if the business is something that does intrigue you, then you can also help other people get healthier. and you can earn some extra money for doing that, which is a great way to help other people. You might have some family and friends that you might want to help. You might want to like build it on social media and help more people. Whatever you want from it, the business is very, very learnable, and we will be able to teach you everything that you need to know to be able to be successful. So even though it's your own business, you are not on your own. You have full help, full support, and it's just amazing. So I'm just going to talk to you a little bit more about the products now, just so you kind of know a little bit what they are. So I'm going to start off with our amazing premium capsules. So these are the most researched nutritional product on the market in the world. So if you are like into your science, these are what all of the scientific studies are actually done on. And these basically, you take 2 capsules of each every day. So you take 2 fruit, 2 veg, and 2 berries every single day with a big glass of water, and you'd have them like before your breakfast, or you can have them any time of the day. But I like to start my day by flooding my body with 30 varieties of fruits, vegetables and berries, you know, before 8 a.m. You know, just imagine how you're going to feel if you start to flood your body with, you know, vine ripened and raw 30 varieties of fruits, vegetables and berries. It's just a no-brainer. You're going to start to feel incredible benefits. So these are bioavailable. So what that means is within 10 minutes of you taking them, they're actually absorbed into your bloodstream, and then your body then actually uses it on a cellular level. So what that means is that it's actually scientifically backed that it actually gets into your bloodstream. So basically your body doesn't just pee it out, because there's a lot of vitamins out there, or multivitamins, or vitamin tablets that you get from the supermarkets, for example, that you might be thinking that you're buying them and that you're doing your body some good, but actually your body just pees it out because it's synthetic and your body doesn't recognize it. So with these Juice Plus Premium capsules, because they're whole food, so because they're made from real fruits, vegetables and berries, as soon as you take them, your body recognizes it and it absorbs it on a cellular level. So I think 98% of this is absorbed, and that's actually scientifically backed by science. And if you want the scientific studies, then they're on the website, and obviously you can get your the person that's invited you to send that to you. So this is what I love about these. And like I say, they're whole food. So if you look on the ingredients, it actually says the real fruits and vegetables that occurs in them. So these are amazing. And when you actually order these, you can actually get chewables for free for your children for absolutely free. Between the ages of 4 years old and 21 years old, so even up to teenagers. If an adult gets on these, you can get the gummy version for absolutely free, which is a great concept. Again, a great way with what we're going through right now to get more nutrition into yourself, but also into your children. If you don't have any children of your own, then you can, you can actually sponsor a brother or a sister, or a niece or a nephew, or even a friend's child that you might want to get these, and you can get them for free for them. So that's a great thing that we offer as a company. It's called the Healthy Starts Program. So if you want to know more about that, again, ask the person that's invited you onto the call, and they can chat to you more about how you can get on that. The next capsules that we have, and these are amazing, these are the vegan omega capsules. So these are totally plant-based. These are, all of our products are plant-based, by the way. These are also encapsulated in a vegan shell. And these are actually 100% plant-based omegas. So these contain omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And these are incredible for your brain health, your heart health, your eye health, your skin and your hair and your nails as well. So I literally call these liquid gold. You can also make these into face masks. And every single cell in your body actually needs omegas, guys, and your body cannot produce it. So you have to get it from your diet. And a lot of us don't eat enough fish to get what we need every single day. So I'd really, really recommend looking into the benefits of omegas, and especially these ones, because these are totally plant-based. So they're direct from the plant source, because when you have fish oils, the fish actually eat the algae off the sea, which is where they get their omegas from. So it's a secondary source that's not very good quality, whereas this is taken direct from the plant-based source. So it's a lot more richer, a lot more natural, and again, your body recognizes it and absorbs it so much more better as well. So these are incredible. Keep putting in the comments, guys, if you're loving any of these products and the benefits you've had from them. Then I'm just going to show you our amazing shakes. So these come in chocolate and vanilla flavour. You can also get them in little sachets like this to take with you on the go, which is super handy. Now, I love these. These are amazing for keeping you on track. Like this, these are what I actually got started on when I first started 7 years ago, because when I had to be up early and going to the yard and stuff, I would often skip breakfast because it's always, right, you've got to think about the horse first. You know, you don't often think about yourself. So when I got started on these, it meant I could make one of these up in the morning. It takes like 60 seconds. You can literally mix them with like milk or water, or you can make them all pretty with blended fruit and all things like that. And you can take them with you on the go. So I can literally blend this up, take this with me out to the yard. Whilst my horses were having their breakfast, I could be drinking my breakfast, and I know that I'm getting my plant-based protein. You've got 17 different types of fruit and veg in here. You've got vitamins and minerals, natural fibre, and you've also got low GI carbohydrates as well, so that's slow release and energy. And that's why these are so good for keeping you full up for longer, keeping you energized for longer. And these are also really, really great for pre and post workout as well, and great for athletes. So again, these have helped me out so much, and a great way to help you keep on track. You get loads of different shake recipes. You can make pancakes with them, which I love. I pretty much have pancakes most days. You can do smoothie bowls. You can make energy balls. You know, there's loads of things you can do with them, so you never ever get bored. You can also make hot chocolate with this as well. So they are absolutely amazing. And they just slot in perfectly to your day, whether they're for a breakfast, a lunch, a snack, whatever they might be. Pre-post workout, a great way to get extra protein in. So they are absolutely fab. Also adding on to that, we do have bars and soups to go with the complete range that are just the same, but in a soup or a bar version, if you wanted something that's different to a shake. And then we've got our Lift. So this is the world's first natural energy drink. This has got natural caffeine in. It's got all of these natural plant-based ingredients. I love this hot in the morning or for the afternoon slump. And it just gives you that uplift of natural energy. You know, it doesn't give you a massive like surge of energy like Red Bull does and then drops you. It gives you like a natural lift of energy and keeps you going all day for longer. I absolutely love Lift. I love the taste of it, and I just love how it makes me feel. And I love that it's full of those natural B vitamins. Again, these are great for boosting your immune system, keeping you energized. And again, your body cannot produce B vitamins, so you have to get it from your diet. And this is actually incredible. It's actually the world's first natural energy drink, and I love it. It's incredible. And then finally, we have our fat loss and energy boosters. So again, if you are somebody that is wanting to lose weight, these are a great product to just slot in and add into your daily lifestyle. You take them 20 to 30 minutes before your meals. They're 100% natural, and basically what they do is they stop you from overeating and over snacking, and they cut your calorie intake by 25%. So if you are somebody that does struggle with that and you are wanting to like lose a few pounds or reduce your calorie intake, this is a great thing. And if you are home a lot right now with what's going on and you're finding that you can't keep out of the cupboards and the snacks and things like that, then these are a great way to help you feel fuller for longer and stop you from overeating and over snacking through this time when we are going to be home more and where that temptation is maybe a bit more higher. So that's basically our product range, guys. If you want to know anything more about any of the products, please do let us know. Get back to the person that's invited you and we can chat to you more about that. And just to mention that product prices range from like 70p a day for the berry capsules, and they go all the way up to around £6 a day if you wanted to get on all of them. So, you know, budget wise, you've got lots there, suitable for all and everybody depending on what your budget is, which is amazing. So it's totally affordable. And, you know, especially things like the shakes, you're actually going to save money on your food bill. And back to the capsules, you know, you literally can't get 30 different types of fruits, vegetables and berries for what you can get in here, which is about £2 a day. So again, it's a great way with what we're going through right now. You know, get that fresh, raw, vine ripened fruit and vegetables into your bloodstream, keeping yourself super healthy at a time that's most important. So I know that I'm really aware of time. So what I'm going to do is, rather than pass back to Frankie, I'm going to pass straight over to Camilla, because I know that Camilla really, really wants to share her story. Camilla's from Denmark. She's a mum, and she's had incredible results with the products and both the business. So Camilla, I'd love for you to introduce yourself and share with us your amazing story of how you've found these products and business. So can you unmute yourself? Awesome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Good. Well, hi everybody. As Amy said, I'm Camilla. I'm from Denmark, so I'm way ahead of you there. It's 9:30 at my house. I started as a customer back in June of 2019. My goal was actually to lose weight because I had put on quite a lot of weight, and I actually just by accident bumped into someone who mentioned who mentioned the products to me, and I just said, well, yeah, I tried so much stuff, and well, okay, I'll give it a go. And I started on the shakes and the fruit and veg capsule, the red and the green that Amy showed you before, and actually within my first 10 days, yeah, exactly those ones, I dropped 8 centimeters and about 4 pounds or something. And the other thing is actually that for more than 20 years, I've had this skin condition called rosacea in my face. And I've tried loads of stuff with that. I've been to see doctors, and the only thing they can say is you have to put hormone cream or you have to have laser treatments and stuff. And I've turned that down because I don't believe in stuff that you just put on. But I hadn't before found anything that was making sense. But within my first 10 days, my skin started to change color. And within 3 months of taking the capsules and the shakes, it was practically gone. And actually, from June last year until December, my ultimate goal was to put on a dress New Year's Eve that I bought like 20 years ago, actually. And I hadn't worn it like maybe, well, I worn it maybe 2 or 3 times or something, but not for years and years. It had just been sitting in the cupboard. But on New Year's Eve, I put it on because I dropped 24 pounds and 57 centimeters. So that was so crazy. And, you know, just taking those photographs and putting them next to each other was unreal. And also because my lifestyle has been, I've been a stay-at-home mom for years and years. And now the kids are off to school. So I was like, what to do? And I thought, after a month, actually only, because the products were working so well for me, I thought, well, okay, I'll give it a go. And my husband works away, so I had to do something that was able for me to do in my house so that I could still be around the kids and pick them up from school and drive them in the morning and stuff like that. And this actually allowed me to do that so that we didn't have to put them in daycare or anything. So I've maintained that lifestyle that I wanted, or that we wanted for our kids, which is so amazing. And yeah, you know, the business is just it's so easy to fit around everything. And in Denmark, like you, your schools are closing tomorrow. We've actually been closed now for a week, and people are getting more and more crazy. And yeah, I'm just so happy that I take my products every single day and doing something good for my immune system, and helping the customers that I have makes me just so happy. And that I can do. Oh yeah, Jeanette has my before and after pictures showing. Yeah, the before one is crazy. But those pictures are actually the difference in 3 months, like I said. So yeah, so what it's done for me is actually it's changed my life, because it's made it's made so many things possible, and it's changed me, you know, on a, you know, self-confidence level immensely. So just for anyone that's, you know, thinking about it, just do it. It's the best thing ever, and the community is to die for. So yeah, I really hope you'll give it a go. It's the best thing. Thank you.
Amazing, Camilla. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story. I think you've got such an incredible story, and yeah, just thank you so much for coming on and doing that. Really, really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So just for the last few minutes, we're going to get my mum on, who's going to share, and she's going to introduce herself and just share her results briefly from the products, and then share what she's loving about the business and what the business has actually done for her and what it's enabled her to do. So mum, are you able to unmute yourself?
Yes. Amazing, girls. You've done all so well, and you all got such amazing stories. I'm Jeanette. I'm Amy's mum. I'm going to be try to be really quick and quite brief. But I was a really busy, horsey mum, coming up to my 50s, and a childminder of lots of children, particularly 3 under 5 that I had to look after full time. And I was totally exhausted, guys. I was absolutely exhausted, and I was dreading my 50s, absolutely dreading my 50s. And Amy came home with these shakes. She walked through the door, and I thought, oh, what's she got shakes for? I was very skeptical. We argued for 4 months. I was always the one with the weight loss problem. Why was she having a product that I thought was just for weight loss? So if you're on this call and you're skeptical, it's okay to be skeptical. Often a lot of us older ones are more skeptical because we have seen lots of issues in the past and we've been caught many a time. But rest assured, these are absolutely amazing. So we argued for 4 months, and I eventually started to see the difference in Amy. She started to get up and go to the gym before she rode her horses, and that was totally unheard of, as she's already said. And I started pinching her shakes when she wasn't looking, because I wanted to try them, because I wanted a little bit of the energy that she had. So I started pinching them. I really liked them. And eventually I had to confess to her that, yeah, maybe I had been doing that. So I had to get my own. So I got my own shakes, and over a period of about 4 months, like I said, I was the one that just wanted more energy. That's all I wanted. And I was getting loads more energy and better sleep. It was helping me make better food choices. I was not craving like I used to. I wasn't standing with the fridge door wide open after I'd had a meal thinking, what now can I eat? So I was on the products. I started to get some great results, and people started to notice. People started to notice that I was losing this weight. I'd got this glow. I'd got this energy, and started wanting to know what I was doing, and I was recommending them back to Amy. Eventually, I was able to come off my HRT. My IBS is all sorted out now, and I no longer have restless leg syndrome. It's obviously because we're taking the products, but it's also because there's a catalyst effect that they help us eat better and make better food choices that we already know we should be doing, but we struggle to do every day. And that's what this helps so much with. They help us make better food choices. So I started to get these great results, and I started to recommend them to other people, or other people started to see the difference in me. So I started to recommend them to go back to Amy. Amy said, Mum, you know you can do this yourself. No, I said, I can't do Facebook. I'd only had about 90 friends on Facebook. And I only used Facebook as a way of keeping an eye on my children as they were growing up. I wasn't actually posting or doing anything proper on Facebook. And I couldn't see how I could do that. I couldn't see how I could post on there. Anyway, we all lived in the same house, so how on earth would it work? But I went off to an event with Amy just to see what was going on. And they said, well, I didn't need to do it online. I could do it face-to-face. And I love talking to people. And I thought, do you know what? I can do it face-to-face. I can see people in my day. I could go to a car boot sale. I could go to Fates. I could go to fairs. I could set my stuff up at the local pub, all of that sort of thing, go to the local play area with the children and just talk to people and inspire people. And that's exactly what I did, because all I wanted was to be able to earn enough money to pay for my products so that I could get on all of the products. And that's all I wanted. And when I realized it was all from my phone, how amazing was that? So I was really super excited about it. So I got started into the business, and quite quickly I started to see a better, a different side to it, a much more, that it could give me my dreams, guys. And I've been doing this now for 6 years. And within the first 3 years, after the first 3 years, I've been able to give up my full-time job. So as much as I loved the childminder and I loved the horses full-time that we all did, I absolutely love free time so much better. And now we can have horses on our terms. And like I say, I've been able to get a full-time income from this for the last 3 years. And I'm not stopping there. We've got loads more to do. I absolutely love the community. I love the Diamond Dreamers. I love the passion that we all share to help one another and inspire one another and lift people up. It's like no other business, guys. It's no competition. It's all about helping and inspiring others and lifting each other up as a group of people that are empowering each other. And I can't tell you how amazing that feels. I joined for better energy, and I joined to be able to get on all the products. And my word, have I got so much more than that. I really have. So I'm going to leave it at that so Amy can just finish off, or Frankie can just finish off. But it's been an absolutely amazing journey. So if you're skeptical, just make a start.
Amazing, Mum. Thank you so much. Incredible story. Like, so excited. So I'll hand back to Frankie now just to finish the call off. We've got about 1.5 minutes left.
Hello. Oh my gosh, how amazing, like these stories. And Camilla as well, your story is incredible, like your results and everything's just amazing. It just goes to show, you know, how incredible A, the products are, and B, this opportunity is, and sharing it with others is just amazing. So yeah, if you have any other questions about the products or the business, obviously go back to the person who invited you on the call. Super excited if you are wanting to get started, super excited to meet you and get working with you. But yeah, I think that's kind of it now. So I hope you all enjoyed the call and have an amazing rest of your evening. Oh,
Amazing.
so yeah,
Thanks, everybody.
see you on another live soon. Bye.